welcome to How to Repair. As you know, I'm on a busman's holiday and I'm meant to be going down to a company in Barcelona called Gotac to visit their factory and do some filming on how selector switches are made. But because of the really bad weather conditions that the Spanish people are having on the Mediterranean coast, we've had to postpone for a few days. Barcelona is totally flooded, and my heart goes out to all the Spanish people that really do have serious problems with all this flooding that's taking place over the last week. Let me just tell you exactly where I am and where we're heading. We've moved location to a place just outside of Reno, about 30 miles, and I've had to come up here to get some fuel and also some shopping, because where I'm actually staying is a campsite from heaven. It is so remote, it is incredible, and we're going to ride down the mountain now, down the N625. Where I am in Reno is a junction point for the two classic roads here in northern Spain. You've got the N621 and the N625, which both run down to the coast. And they are stunning roads, and I can't describe these roads in any words. They are just spectacular. The person that decided to build them must have been on drugs, because no one actually builds roads up some of these goat paths like they do in Spain. It's absolutely incredible. Have a look at this location. It is absolutely stunning. Now we're heading down the 625, and we are heading about 20 kilometers down, and then we have to turn off onto a very small country road called the LE244, and this takes me down to the actual village that I'm staying in. And I can't emphasize this enough. If it snows, God help me, because I will never get out of there for 3-4 months. It's a little village called, if I pronounce this correctly, Posada de Valdeón. I think. I'm most probably totally wrong. My Spanish is hopeless. It's very overcast today, but it is dry, which is the main thing. So let's jump on the bike and take you on this beautiful road. Okay, before we go out onto the 625, I'm just going to nip across a couple of the bridges for you, just so you can see some of this panoramic scenery. It is something you do not want to miss. It's one of the last unspoiled places in northern Spain. I'll take you round the village first. No, matter of fact, let's go over that bridge so you can have a look at this small town from the distance. As you see there, in front of you, you've got the 625 going to Santander and the 625 and 621 going to Leon. But let's take you over the bridge so you can have a look. I can't even imagine what it would be like to be a domestic appliance engineer working up here. I mean, the amount of travelling that you would have to do between service calls would be absolutely a nightmare. But take a look at this. I'll go slowly across here for you, just so I can pan the cameras. It is stunning. Matter of fact, I'm going to extend the camera just so you get a better view, but I'll have to put it back after. The amount of eagles and different type of birds I've seen up here is incredible. There was a load of deer the other night, which were out on the road when I was coming back. I've seen a couple of wild boar as well. You have to be careful in the evenings because the animals do come out onto the road. I'll just go over, well, matter of fact, we'll go up the hill a bit and then come down, and I'll pull over where that camper is, you can see on the left hand side, so you get a view of all this. But let me just climb up here slowly. I think we might get a better view at the top of the hill. No, we've got a dirty great big tunnel. Is it safe to turn? Have a look down that lake. I doubt if the population of this town is more than a couple of thousand. Matter of fact, what's down here? Well, I think we can take a little wander down to the lake. It's a shame not to spoil you. You don't get the mountains from this angle as well. But as you can see, it's absolutely stunning. It's a pity the weather's not with me today. I drove up here in the camper the other day and it was crystal clear, but of course I was driving and I didn't want to record in the camper. Anyway, let's go up on the road, cross over, wander around the town and jump on the N625. This lake is, as you saw on the sign, I would say it's about 1,000 meters up. We're going to be ascending to approximately 1,600 meters, and this is why I chose the campsite where I did, because it's cold there, but they have electricity included in the price. And what I don't understand is how people can do a campsite with such good value, but yet the UK is so blooming expensive. I mean, this is 15 euros a night that you're going to see, and the views, you would all pay 30, 40 just for the views. They are incredible. Anyway, let's get going. Everything's uphill or downhill up here. Fuel prices are really good. I filled up yesterday with diesel on the camper and it was 142 euros. So that would be about £1.20 in the UK. This road, the 621, takes you all the way down to Santander. And it is one of my favourites. I forgot to turn correctly, but there's no traffic. 625, we're going down. But the one that goes down to Santander, the other one, is also spectacular. Enough of the talking, let's give you some music to enjoy the ride. Beautiful little villages all the way along here. I do not know how they live in the winter, because most of this is really impassable when the snow comes. And I've been up here on a few occasions with my transit van that I use to go backwards and forwards to the UK from my shop in Portugal, and you know, I've been scared just in case I break down because it is that remote. As you'll notice with the amount of traffic on the road. If you look closely, and I'm going to flick the camera up now, look up there. I think we need some ABBA music for that. Flying high, high like a bird in the sky. Not sure what they are. Someone will tell me in the comments. So many wild horses up here. And there's always somewhere to play if that's your nature. Anyway, we're turning here, and you are going to love this. I'll just pull over so you can see where we are. The 625 is one of the most stunning roads that you can go down to the coast. I'm going to do a video just to show you from the campsite going down to the coast, and then I'm going to come back up on another road. But we're heading to, and I'm giving this no justice whatsoever, Posada de Valdeón. I think I got that better this time. This road is incredible. You are going to love this. We'll stop off at a few places as well along the way to get some panoramic views. Now we're really going to start climbing now. And when you see what's around the corner, you'll know why I come here. Okay, that was a nice break. We've got about 10 kilometers down that way to go, and I'm going to have to concentrate a little because there's a lot of leaves on the road, animals running out on the road, and also the constant problem with animals' poop on the road. You go halfway round a corner and then something has decided to deposit everything on the road. So let's go down and I'll put some more music on for you. Just going to quickly go in this lay-by because it is stunning here. Well, the clouds are spoiling the view. This is the village I'm staying at, and this campsite is absolutely fantastic. The only problem being is they have washing facilities, barbecue facilities, but there's no hot water. And my God, is that cold shower a cold shower. At there last night. That is some type of sports venue in front. And round the back here, you've got the barbecue facilities. But try that for a fantastic campsite with a view. Absolutely stunning.